Hello, welcome back to B&J's Old Farm. We got Firefly in the house. Hey, Firefly, how's it going? Hope all is well. It's hump day. It feels like it too. It definitely feels like a Wednesday. Firefly's on her way to work. See if anybody else pops in. I really did not want to wake up this morning. I just wanted to lay in bed and sleep. Not feeling it today for sure. Hey, Jen, good morning. So, most of you here on the East Coast know that we had horrible storms yesterday. I'm glad you made it through, Jen. Did you get any damage or anything? I kept checking the weather all day yesterday and afternoon, and it kept saying everything was clear, no rain, da 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 da. We had rain during the day, but afternoon and evening it was supposed to be clear and everything. And then Jen had told me that they were getting storms, so I figured storms would be hitting here. But didn't hear anything until like 10:30 at night, and then they start reporting on it everywhere. I'm like, what the heck? It was like 10:30. I heard it was supposed to have thunderstorms, and that was all that I heard. So I went ahead and went to sleep. What the heck is that? Sorry, I got distracted. I seen something shiny on the porch. I'm in my squirrel mode today. So yeah, I went ahead, went to bed, went to sleep. I think it was like 11:40, 11:30 or something like that. Oh my gosh, you guys, I was woken up by the worst thunder. It was like literally right over top of the house. It shook the whole house. I could feel the floor. I was laying on the floor because my back was flared up pretty bad. I felt the floor vibrate. I'm like, what the heck? And obviously it woke me up immediately. And it was like that carried on for like a good hour and a half. Just thundering, and raining, and hailing. It was pretty bad. I haven't really walked around the property to see any damage or anything. We were flooded last night, but it's already receded back, so that's good. But yeah, I haven't walked the property yet to see any damage. I know we had clothes on the line yesterday evening, so I'm sure there's clothes blown all over the yard somewhere. Okay. Hey Carl, good to see you. But yeah, like Barrett was being a butt last night. He was like, I'm like, come on, let's go to a storm shelter. Because the tornadoes, we had tornadoes all around us. I don't know what was going on. I was half asleep. 1 minute it's saying it was in the next town over next to us, which literally is like 2 roads away from us. And then it was, there was another one spotted north of us in, Warsaw, which Warsaw is not too far from us either. And I was trying to get Barrett to go to our shelter, and he's like, "No, I'm not going. I'm staying right here." I'm like, "Whatever." I was like, "Well, I'm not going either." So I sat in the stairway of the hall, like the upstairs and downstairs. I sat in there until the storm passed, and then I went back to sleep. But I think storm started hitting about 11:30. It was like 2.5 hours or something. It was bad. Because I didn't go back to sleep until like 1 something. I tried to Stay up and watch the radar. We are flooded. Tornado missed all we know. Awesome. That's so good. Jen, how late? What did you make it to? I'm just curious. What time did you make it to? Please, you guys remember, hit that thumbs up. Share me out if you have the capability. Oh, I guess another update. This sucks. I was really upset. So y'all know Berg's a night owl. So while I was sleeping, he was up playing on his game and War Commander and stuff. So during the thunder or the tornado, thunderstorm, whatever, he was playing on my computer. And guess what? It blew my computer up. Like, literally, one thing after another. Thank God we all have phones. But, I don't know. So, I don't know how we're going to do Monday and Friday Night Lives. I can do a test run and try to do it over here in the or in the RV and see how that goes. But definitely no more over there in the farmhouse. Good morning, Dusty Country Road. Good to see you. Good morning, Crystal. Good to see you. You've been doing some good stuff with your plants. You got a green thumb now. I woke up last night to the smell of stink bug. Ew, because one was in my bed somewhere. Gross. It was gnarly last night, yeah. Wait, what happened to your computer? I don't know. I think it got struck or something. It won't turn on and nothing. It's just a blue screen. I don't know. Barrett thinks it got fried. Like it got hit by lightning or something. I don't know how that stuff works. But it doesn't make sense because everything else is working. The phone's working. The modem's working. I don't know. You're welcome, Crystal. Yeah, it was really gnarly last night. It was crazy. I lasted until 11. Could see it heading your way, but was pooped. Didn't sleep well. A FedEx facility got wiped out north into Michigan. I seen that. That was crazy. I was going to text you too. Like, we would have just missed each other though. Because I was going to text you about 11:30 when the storm started. I'm like, no, she's probably passed out. Good thing I didn't. Morning, our life off, Craig. Good to see you. I was watching everybody's beautiful garden videos yesterday with the sun out and warm weather. Thinking, man, tomorrow's going to be a beautiful sunny day. That's what the weather people kept saying. Now, they say it's going to be in the 50s today and overcast. So, I don't know. Someone needs fired. These weather people are just, I don't know if it's the weather people or somebody else, but somebody ain't telling the truth about the weather. Too early here yet for a garden. Wow. I like to get everything. I'm impatient. I like to get all my tomato steaks in, my pepper steaks, and have everything situated and ready to go. When is your last frost date? Our life off grid. Ours used to be May 15th, and I think they moved it up this year. They're always changing stuff. Yeah, so they moved it up from May 15th to May 2nd now. It's kind of a big jump there. Come on. This video is playing. Why? You guys can see me, right? On my side, it's not popping up. What's going on? Oh, because it's commercial. I'm not awake at all. Oh, see my phone has this commercial black screen on it. I thought something was wrong with my life. My lamp. That's still doing it. Oh, because it's still on commercial. I paused it. Oh my gosh. I need to go back to bed. No, it's still doing it on my side. Why is it playing in picture in picture? I don't want it doing that. What's ambient mode? What are all these settings? There's all these new settings. I don't know what this is. I just jacked up my live, or at least on my phone. Auto pay. What the hell? Help! Okay, I got it back. Finally, I don't know how I got it back, but it came back. What the heck? We are by Cambridge and Zanesville. Oh, really? Dusty Country Road. Do you know where Nashport is? There's Cambridge, then Zanesville, then Nashport, then Hanover, then Newark. Hey, Mike the Caveman. Thank you for so much. Mega shout out to Mike the Caveman for sharing me out. Appreciate it. It's awesome. Cat, I swear, get help. On the screen door of the RV, there's like, I don't know if you guys ever seen it, but there's like a sliding door, like just like a square sliding door, so you can open it up to vent out the air, I guess, or whatever. Well, the piece is missing, so it's just a square. And the cats keep trying to climb up the screen and jump through the hole to get in and out. Driving me nuts today. Brassicas and like carrots and stuff should be in the ground now. Radishes. But no, I haven't here yet. I have to buy soil to bring in yet for gardens. Well, and that's the thing, like, I got all my brassicas and carrots and stuff like that, beets, and out in the garden early, and then it flooded, and it either completely wiped out the seeds that I put in the ground, or they moved them. So my rows are like this, or they're like a row starts here and then 4 feet down. The rest of the seeds are down there. It's crazy. So I think I lost more than anything, but we'll see. And then, like I said, the brassicas, I started out early too. And I had ended up with 64 plants of broccoli. And not all of them, but the majority of them, most of them, have went to flower. I'm like, are you kidding me? I was so upset. Maybe Firefly. Barrett will have to mess with it today and see what's going on. Maybe someday we will meet up and you can get some starts of stuff. That would be awesome. My tomatoes froze, not all of them, and I think the roots might be. Oh no! We didn't even get to freezing, but it was cold enough. In reality, we froze. Weatherman lied. I'm sorry, Wild. That's horrible. I know, these weathermen. They're killing me. When did you sneak in, Wild? I see Mike sneaking. I don't see you sneaking. My fancy colored tomatoes. I started in February. It sucks when that happens. I'm contemplating planting cabbage. Yeah, that's something. Well, if the ground wasn't so wet, I can't plant anything today. That was today's plan. We were supposed to be dry but overcast. And I wanted to get in that garden to plant some stuff, you guys. Everything needs, it's horrible. Let me grab some stuff. They need to be transplanted so bad. Okay, this is just for reference. I'm not grabbing everything out there. It's a mess. It's all wet and gross. Okay, here's the huckleberries, you guys, that I planted from seed. They need in the ground so bad. Or up potted or something. I don't want to up pot anymore. I don't got much soil left. I used so much soil this year. Get off that table. Yeah, go. And then I've got 12 of these. These are the artichokes that I grow. The green globe artichokes. So I got 12 of these. And they just all need to get out of these pots and planted for sure. Let's see. I don't know why I try to read it on that StreamYard. It's so hard. Awesome. We got 9 in the house. Please hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. I'd appreciate it. Let's see. What's the chat saying? I am telling you, I'm having a heck of a time with peppers this year. This is the first year I've ever had a problem with peppers. I don't know what the deal is. And then someone was telling me that peppers needed cold stratification, which is crazy. Never heard that before. But they checked out the method and it's working for them. So, all right. I obviously don't have enough time for cold stratifying peppers now, but nice little tidbit. My fancy tomatoes are okay. That's a really good thing. This is why I go so overboard. I end up begging people to take plants. I am so paranoid. And gardening, yeah, I gotta have a backup plan. It costs much more to replace. Yes, they do. What was I going to say? Something. Oh, the tomatoes. Um, this year, usually I go like way overboard with all the heirloom tomatoes and different varieties and stuff. This year, Tiger, where did you go? This year I didn't go crazy. There you are. Go. Out. So this year I planted 4 varieties, whereas last year, I probably planted, I don't know, 10 different varieties, 12, something like that. I can't even remember. There were so many. So this year I've got the White Wonder tomato. I've never grown that one before. We're going to see what that turns out like. The Amish paste, with which I was so impressed with. I'll probably never grow another tomato other than the Amish paste. That did so well for me. White Wonder, Amish paste, Barrett's carbon. He loves the carbon tomato for his like sandwiches and stuff. And is that the 3 main ones I did? I think that's the 3 main ones. And then, of course, my currant tomatoes. I can't live without my currants. I will always plant my currants. Wow. Our life off grid says some peppers I have take 100 days to germinate. That is insane. That's a long time. Hey, I seen Wild right above you. Hey, Moonlight Gypsy. Good to see you. Good morning. Yeah, I'm starting peppers much earlier too. And my red roselle hibiscus, I'm starting earlier too. What? Um, my red roselle hibiscus is like this tall, and I started it in March. So I don't know what's going on. And I only planted like a handful of the roselle, and only 2 came up. So lesson learned. I'll plant a lot more of those too. I went crazy with tomatoes, using up all my packets with a couple of seeds in them. So I really hope a few of them are growing still. Orange, tiger stripe, and a few other varieties I can't remember. Yep, you have to be doing some seed saving, Wild. I always really liked the green zebra. Have you guys tried the green zebra? My goodness, that tomato is so juicy. Love that tomato. But a lot of people, I was like the only one that liked it. Nobody else cared for it. So, mm, So basically, we're just waiting on the weather so we can get out and do stuff. Barrett can't mow in the rain, you know. I can't garden in the rain. So we're just waiting. I don't know. I'll probably do like a walk around here in a little bit, see if there's any clothes on the ground, which I'm sure there is. That wind was insane last night. See if anything else is displaced. Hopefully we still have roofs on the chicken coops. I'm sure we do, but sometimes we got a couple of pieces of tin that like to fly off. I do a lot of cherry tomatoes. And I like the cherry tomatoes. They're all right. I just love, I don't know why. I guess the currant tomatoes are sweeter to me. And they're so tiny. I think they're so fun to eat. But it seems like every year since I've been growing these currant tomatoes, that's the first thing I had for in the garden. I have a pocket full of currant tomatoes that I can munch on the whole time I'm working in the garden. I did the tomatillos again this year, the purple and the green. So we'll see how those go. They're coming up in the greenhouse. My okra is coming up in the greenhouse. I am starting a new herb garden. I've been wanting to start this new herb garden for a long time now. Right next to the greenhouse here. I'm just trying to figure out where I want everything to be placed and stuff. Cat? Because the other herb garden, that was like years when I first started that one. That was before I knew anything, and I was just learning about gardening and stuff, and I just placed everything wherever. Well, the herb garden over there by the trailer is right on the road, basically. So, and I do everything I can. I've got signs up that say do not spray and stuff, but like I said, it's right up against the road, so I just want to get it moved. So we'll see how that new herb garden goes. Hey, Robert Castleberry, good to see you. Just stop by to say hi before I hit the road to visit family. You have a great day and be safe. Okra, I'd love to plant, but Nate hates. Can only grow so many his and her plants. That's true. I never really liked okra. I didn't start acquiring a taste for okra until I started growing it myself, honestly. I remember living in California and everybody in California, my sister, she loved okra. And I remember she had I think her mom made it or something. Her mom always had a garden. And she had a huge Ziploc bag of okra, and it was already seasoned and it was frozen. So my sister, all she had to do was pull a handful out and fry it up or whatever. And when we were living together, she made me some, and I'm like, ooh, no, it was so spicy. I don't like spice, first of all. It was so spicy and slimy. I'm like, ugh, nope. But like I said, once I started growing it myself and harvesting it and learning different ways to cook it, it was really good. Actually, the first time I had it, I seasoned it with a bunch of herbs, and then I breaded it with almond flour and fried it up, and had it as a like side dish for breakfast with eggs and bacon. Oh, it was so good. Hey, Halloween collector. Good morning. So I got a lot of uncommon things that I'm going to be growing this year, and I can't wait. I'm excited. I've got the okra, which a lot of people in my area doesn't grow okra. I got the tobacco. I've got the amaranth. I've got the sorghum, the popping sorghum, the artichokes, which people normally don't grow around here. I don't know. There's quite a few different things. We'll see how they go. I'm excited. Just pray at least one or two plants come up of everything, so I can have at least a little bit of the harvest. I don't know why, like, for the last couple of weeks that we just been going, doing stuff, working on the farm and stuff like that. And I think I finally catched up to me for the last 3 days. I'm just like so exhausted. Like, it doesn't matter how much I sleep, I can't. I just am exhausted. I feel like I could just go right back to sleep. I don't know what's going on. Popcorn. We're not doing popcorn this year. Barrett wanted sweet corn this year. We try to alternate every other year. Firefly. So this year he's having his oh, I can't think of the name of it. It's a bicolor corn. It's the white and the white and the yellow. I can't remember the variety of it, but it's his favorite. We grow it every year. What's it called? I can't think. Candy something. So, what are your favorite plants to grow? I'm asking everybody. That's towards everybody. What are your favorite vegetable plants to grow every year? Can't pick a favorite. I know it's super hard. I love vegetables. I think that's summertime. That's my majority diet is vegetables because I eat so much out of the garden, just picking. Thank you for the heart emojis. But yeah, you know how some people say, "What food would you pick for the rest of your life to eat?" That would be torture to me. Like I have to change it up. I have to have different things. I don't love one type of food so much that I could eat it the rest of my life. Tomato, herbs, cabbage. Oh, yeah, melon, sweet corn, lots of favorite. I can pass on the corn. I don't have a problem with that. But melons and cabbage, oh, tomatoes, my herbs, of course. I don't know if you guys see them, but I posted a couple of shorts last night. Um, the chickens that I butchered, me and Barrett butchered the other day, I went ahead and cooked up that chicken, or at least one of them. I just did a whole chicken. It turned out so good, you guys. Oh, it was good. I stuffed it full of lemons, and then I sprinkled it with some thyme and garlic powder, onion powder, and salt and pepper, and I just like slow cooked it in the oven for a few hours. Oh, it was so good. Sweet potatoes, yeah, sweet potatoes are pretty dang good too. To eat peas. To grow fancy tomatoes. They grow so huge and save me the most money growing my own. I personally don't really care for the fancy tomatoes. I don't like all the cracks and the weird knobs and stuff that they get. I don't know. I'm weird, I guess. I know a lot of people love that, like just the different characteristics of the tomato and stuff, but I don't like that. I just want a round, beautiful red tomato or oblong tomato. It doesn't matter the size. I just don't like all the weird knobs and cracks and stuff in them. You know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm half here. Halloween collector says, not tomatoes, Jess. I don't eat tomato family. I know you don't. What did you mean then? You just like to grow the fancy tomatoes, huh? You just grow them and sell them wild? Is that what you do? I think Mike's got to eat some tomatoes too, right? Smoked salmon tomatoes? Really? Oh, okay. It just hit me. The light bulb. I told you I'm tired. My thinking brain ain't on. All right. No, I can't sell that. All right, I'm on the same page now. It took me a while, but I'm there. I figured it out. My Lanta. I did harvest some radishes yesterday. Not a bunch, but the ones that were sticking out of the ground, I went ahead and harvested those. I'll probably fry them up again here for lunch. And I did harvest, I don't know if you guys remember, I think it was like 3 years ago, I made the chive blossom vinaigrette. I love that stuff. You guys, for salad, it was so good. So I went out and I did a short on the chive blossoms and picked those and threw them in some vinegar so I could make some chive blossom vinaigrette again. I can't wait to have it. I didn't get my chives. I don't know what happened to my chives last year. They died out, or I don't know what was going on. I think Barrett rototilled them in and didn't tell me on accident. You know, men. But I think that's what happened because there was no chives to be found last year. So I didn't get any chive blossom vinaigrette last year. So I'm super excited about this year. Just trying to code word it in case kids are watching. I understand. Morning times, I just don't got my thinking cap on yet. I can't decode in the morning. Not ready for all that. I literally woke up and rolled out of bed and got a text. Are you going to live? And I'm like, yes. I'm just moving slow. And I walked over here and started the live. That's how my morning went this morning. Awesome. We got 12 watching in the chat. We got 12 thumbs up. Thank you. I appreciate that. I was before I went to sleep last night. I was looking on Facebook Marketplace, and there's some guy built a pig shelter, and I seen it like a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago on the Facebook Marketplace. He wanted $400 for it. He built it out of 2x4s, 4x4s, pallets, and 10. And it's not bad looking. I mean, it's not no masterpiece or anything, but it wasn't bad looking. He wanted $400 for it, and it popped up again last night on my feed, and he said free. Somebody just come and take it. Get it out of here. I want it gone. He said, but if you're taking it for free, I'm not helping loading or hauling it. I was like, dang it. It would have been a nice little hog house, but there ain't no way. I mean, it wasn't massive, huge or anything, but it wouldn't fit on the back of a pickup truck. Width-wise, I couldn't get it back there. So it would have been a nice little hog shelter. And I don't even know. You'd have to use like a forklift or something, a skid steer? No, a forklift or something to lift that thing up just to load it. Good morning, Fighters Against Anxiety. It's good to see you. I was thinking the same thing, Jen. I was like, and then I thought, Jen hates onions, so. I really like putting some fermented honey and garlic in salads. Ooh, that's good too. You guys will find enough material to build a hog shelter. I know. We got a hog shelter. It's fine, but heck, it was free. So, of course, I'm like, let's go get it. He's like, no. You're walking into work. Well, I hope you have a really good day, Firefly. Onions and shallots. Nope. Garlic and chives. Yes. Oh, okay. I can't wait because my what is that lettuce? The winter density. After the rain the day before yesterday, it burst out. It's huge. I shouldn't say huge, but it's good size. So I'm sure after today with some sunshine, it'll be really bursting, and I'll be able to harvest that for my wilted lettuce. I haven't had wilted lettuce since last summer, so I mean last summer, last fall or whatever. So super excited for my wilted lettuce. Huh? Nose to the grindstone. Oh, okay. Took me a minute to process that. So in the old garden, I don't know, you guys let me know if you know this or not. In the old herb garden, I have marshmallow. And can I transplant that? Can I move that? And I also have, what else do I have? I got St. John's wort, which I think that'll be okay to transplant. I've got St. John's wort, and what was another big one over there I wanted to transplant? I don't remember now. But the marshmallow one is the one I was like really concerned about. Oh, rhubarb. Can you? I was reading an Ohio garden group last night. I didn't read it all because I fell asleep. But they were talking about separating rhubarb. Do you separate rhubarb at the root? Can you transplant rhubarb? I thought once it was planted, you couldn't move it. Like, it was really hard to or something. It's common. It's the common marshmallow, Jen. You can transport it. Okay. Wow, it says yes, you can move rhubarb. Okay. That plant is massive. It is really beautiful this year. I'm kind of scared to move it because it is doing so beautiful where it's at, but it's right next to the road. You can split it. Okay. If you don't get all the root, you will get it growing there again. Which is fine. Like, it doesn't matter if it grows there or not. It's just the fact that, in the wintertime, they throw down the salt and the chemicals and all that stuff. And I'm sure there's debris and stuff coming off the road anyway. So, I knew what you meant with transport and transplant. But wait a year after the harvest. I find planting seed better than providing. I thought about that too, if I should just start a new one. If it's that big, you'll get lots of plants from one. Just wiggle it apart. Okay. Common mallow is very much a weed. I have it everywhere, so you can move it. Okay. Sweet. And we've got this. Oh, I hate this vine. I've moved older plants and get lots of plants. We got this freaking orange trumpet vine. Yes, the trumpets are beautiful and everything, but Barrett's mom planted it years ago. You guys, I hack that thing up every year. It's the most vigorous dang vine I've ever seen in my life. I burn it, I chopped it. It just keeps on coming back. I can't stand that vine. I'm trying to get rid of it. Any ideas? Because it ain't going nowhere. I'm worried that the chickens or the cows will get a hold of it, and that's why I want it gone. I don't want them having anything to do with it. Mallow is great. Hey, Cindy Squirrel, good to see you. Thanks for coming in. Just stopped in to say hi to you and everyone in chat. Well, I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's good to see you. Let's see, Dusty Country Road says, we even pour salt on ours. Nope, still there. Laugh out loud. Yeah, I don't think it's going anywhere. Although, you guys, what are those purple flowers and real tall? They're like chives. They look like chives. What are those things called? I love those. His mom planted those all over the property, and they grow everywhere. Like every year, it's a new place that pops up. They never pop up in the same place, I swear. And they're like, I don't even know what they are. I looked them up before, but I can't remember. They're like whimsical purple fairy looking flower. Chive, onion things. I love them. I guess, I don't know. I have the same problem with wisteria, beautiful, but got out of hand. I don't even know where, like, because that stuff's been growing for so many years. I don't even know where the original plant is, where she planted it. Because it comes from the side of the barn, the front of the barn, the back of the barn, on both sides, and it just like goes all the way around the chicken coops. It's just insane. Alum, that's what it is. Thank you, Jen. Yeah, I think those are so beautiful. She must have just like broadcasted seeds or something. I don't know. But they come up every year in different spots. The cats keep getting into my dang potatoes. I put my potatoes this year in big, huge planters. They keep getting, I think it's the cats. They keep getting in there and freaking digging my potatoes up. And I gotta go out there every morning and replant them. I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, that's what it is, Jen. Allium. However you pronounce it. I don't know, but I think they're beautiful. They remind me of something that should be in like the fairy garden or something. I don't mind like the flowers and stuff, being able to look at them, but planting them and putting all my time and energy into it, that's another thing. I'm just like, not my thing. I would rather put my time and energy into like herbs and fruits and vegetables and stuff. Oh, that's another question. Anybody? Oh, Dustin Ricketts is in here. You grow kiwi. How long does it take for kiwi to grow? I've had 2 kiwis, different varieties. They're probably 5 to 6 foot away from each other. And then I used to have arch in between them. So I was hoping that they would grow. One would grow up one side and the other would grow up the other side, but that arch got destroyed by the flood. Anyways, I've had them for almost 5 years now, and not once have they produced a kiwi. What the heck? She says 5 years. So hopefully this year or next year. But it's been like 5 or 6 years we've had them. I haven't had one. I haven't even seen anything. I surrender, Jess. Here's the $20 I owe you and Barrett. I'm going back to the city. And then I finally got me I've been waiting forever for a Chicago party fig tree. I finally got that going, and it's in the greenhouse. It looks amazing. Knock on wood. So I got to figure out where to put that thing. But I'm super excited. You know, I don't know. I get these harebrained ideas, you guys. I don't know where these ideas come from, but one day I was just sitting around and I was thinking about the fig. I guess I was reading a Bible verse or whatever, and they were talking about figs in the Bible. I don't know. My mind just starts going, and I'm like, oh, fig Newtons. I used to eat fig Newtons all the time when I was a kid, and I'm like, oh, how amazing would it be if I could figure out how to make a keto style fig Newton? So I was like on a mission to find a Chicago fig to grow so I could make low carb keto style fig Newtons. Should start to produce a male and female plants. They are a male and female. At least that's what I was told at the greenhouse. They've never steered me wrong, so hopefully they're correct. I'm getting a little hole on my huckleberry leaves. Just noticed that. Anybody grow huckleberries? Oh. We grow Chicago hardy, really easy to propagate. Really? I don't know how to do that. That would be nice. Figs are yummy and yummy. They are sugary but full of fiber too. I like dates too. Jen, she's another Ohioan. We got Heather in southeastern Ohio. So we got another Ohioan in. And Jen is, or you, Jen, she's northern. She's up by like going towards Cincinnati. The carrots that I planted, they're starting to sprout up. Of course, they're super, super tiny still, but they're starting to sprout up, so that's exciting. Now, those are the ones that are in like my grow box next to the greenhouse. The ones that I planted in the garden, those are the ones that got like flooded out and dispatched. So they're like literally the seeds moved all over the garden. So I've got carrot seeds here and there. And I just cut late fall, dip tops and wax so it don't dry out. Stick in a tree pot and water all winter inside. Oh, nice. I haven't started any of my melons yet. I wanted to start my melons and cucumbers and zucchinis and squashes, the summer squashes and stuff like that. I wanted to start those the first week of May, but I haven't even gotten around to that because I haven't had space. I haven't been able to get all my stuff out of the greenhouse that needs to go in early into the garden, so I don't have the space to start the other stuff. Jeez. Northeast of Cincy is southeast. Okay. Wood country. My directions are crazy. I had no idea you're that close to the dusty country road. That's crazy. Like you're just like a hop and a skip away. I used to go to Nashport to the Hansby Farms to do all my my hog feed, the feed mill over there. But then we didn't have any hogs anymore, so we quit. So I used to go over there all the time. Oh, you guys, I'm not motivated. The sun's coming out though, so hopefully the dry the grass up. And we'll have some dry grass to walk in. I hate walking on the morning grass when it's all wet and dewy. But then again, you guys know how much I love to walk around barefoot, so that's why. I'm like, my toes getting wet. But I'm definitely not motivated today. Although, I shouldn't announce it, but whatever. I haven't had a cigarette since 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock last night, so that's probably another factor why I'm dragging. I'm a smokeaholic. It's really bad. I'm super, super addicted, you guys. It's completely out of hand. I gotta get Barrett's coffee on. Look, I'm slacking big time. I didn't even put coffee on this morning. Woo. Oh my gosh. I got cups and stuff flying out at me. Oh, where are they? So I wanted to show you. A couple weeks ago, Barrett went to town. He went to like a yard sale. I sent him to the store for something, to the grocery store for something. I can't remember what it was. And he stopped at a yard sale a couple weeks ago and brought me back a surprise. It was like, I think it's an 8 set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It is an 8 set of mason jar drinking mugs. It says 1968 American Vintage. Aren't they so cute? I've never seen anything like that before. I thought those were adorable. And the lady gave them to him really, really cheap. And she said the only reason that I guess she paid a lot for them. Like I said, it's an 8 set. But she gave them away to him for really cheap because she said because the bottom is wider than the top, she can't get them to fit in her cabinet. So she was like, basically gave them away to him. I was like, awesome. Those are like the best presents ever. Oh, come on, drawer. My drawer isn't wanting to line up. Let's see what else. Yeah, I am, Jen, but I can't afford to keep doing them. They're like super expensive, in my opinion. They're like $7 a pack. I can't afford to keep doing that. We have rain today. It was hot and sunny for a few days. Now we're getting your rain. We're still getting rain, Wild. That's good. Keep it up. Cutting back and you will get there. Thank you, Wild. I'm bad, but I cut back to under 30 a day and I want to. And now that it's nice outside, I can stay busy. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. If I just keep my mind busy. Wow, so cute. Those are cool. Sorry I was driving. That's okay. I know. He always gets good deals, or he hackles people for good deals. My glasses get broke, so I have coffee cups and mason jars. Yeah. And I've been recently saving all my coffee grounds for the blueberries. So hopefully we'll have a good harvest of blueberries. I don't know. I have a hard time with the trees, the fruiting trees for some reason. The only thing that I don't have issues with are like the elderberries, but they're prolific. They just freaking take off. They're crazy. Blackberries. Well, my raspberries do really good every year, but blackberries, the kiwi, the blueberries, I don't know. I have a heck of a time with them. It might be because we flood every year and all those nutrients are getting washed away. I don't know. Oh, this coffee will be ready for him when he gets it. Use the pricey ones. You'll smoke less if you think about the cost. It's true. Here still my helpers are late. I have jars everywhere. They're all together now. Well, 99% of them. I have jars everywhere too. I need to, like, it's so frustrating right now, you guys. Like, I'm trying to be okay with it, but, like, we have so much stuff at the farmhouse, at the RV, and at the trailer. Like, that's probably why I'm so tired all the time, because I'm bouncing. If I gotta find something, I'm either in the farmhouse, in the RV, in the trailer, and bouncing back and forth between all of them because there's just stuff spread out all over the place. And then, of course, the storage shed, the red trailer, I keep stuff in there too. So I'm just like always running around like a chicken with its head cut off. And I told Bear, I just want to get someplace done, the farmhouse or whatever he wants to do. We decided the farmhouse. Get the farmhouse done so I can get everything over there and organized and everything's in one place and I don't have to run. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah. What do you mean? Firefly said and lime. Hopefully that lime's gone with the dang antibiotics I was on. Dusty Country Road says probably running yourself ragged. Oh yeah, I totally understand. Between in town and at the farm, it's crazy having stuff everywhere. That's what I told Barrett the other day. I was like, just a trip to town anymore. Like, I don't want to do it because it seems like every time we go to town, it's at least a 3-hour trip. Like, we're always in there for at least 3 or more hours. I'm like, it's a whole day event, and I don't want to do it anymore. I protest. I broke down and got sulfur for the blueberries. Hopefully, this is the year. We also that do AC water and then it's very. Ooh, I didn't know that. Interesting. It's hard for us getting back and forth. Yeah, I know. Wild. Then why the heck do you take an antibiotic if it doesn't go away? Firefly. Freaking Halloween collector's kicking me to the curb. He's moving on to wild edibles. All right, you guys, I've been on live for an hour and 10 minutes. I'm going to hop off here and I'm going to get my day started. Take Bear his coffee, wake him up, see if I can wake the bear up out of him. See if we get our day started, see what to get into. So I want to thank you for hanging out with me here at B&J's Little Farm on Wake Up with Jess. Remember, you're not alone. Hey, KP Heathen. Good to see you. Sorry, we're just closing up. But remember, you're not alone. You are loved. Stay happy, healthy, and safe. And what is today? Wednesday. So Friday, I should be going live again at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hopefully, we can figure that out. And I hope to see you there. And until next time, bye.